Hi guys, Mr. Jaeger here, and welcome back to the front. In the last episode, we did a bunch of things. The first thing, of course, well, I say a bunch of things. We killed a bunch of Austrians. One of our armies, led by Mr. Epramdom, moved into position and unfortunately was intercepted by Austrian forces. And a rather epic battle took place, not going to lie. But luckily for us, the army was able to withstand and defeat all of those troops, which is good news for us. So now we're finally in a position to launch a major offensive. The forces of, with Poland now finally under a state of somewhat control, which allows us to tax them at the same time, we now are in a position where we can reliably launch a three-pronged assault, which is rather cool. So the plan of action is, as I mentioned last time, this army with its slightly more experienced troops will go against the forces over here, as while there are less troops now, they still have the Guards elite troops, which these guys are probably more suited to take care of. We're also going to be experimenting with the new Jaeger infantry to see if they're going to be any good. Moving to the eastern front, the Hungarian troops will be back, which this army will be going up against. Though admittedly this army is now slightly more experienced, they can actually do something about it. And of course we still have the reinforcement, the last loyal Ronin Legion in reserve. So the plan will be launch an assault. Yes. Right. And then you launch an attack. And then you will proceed to... You will go here. And then you can maybe... Oh, you can just about make it towards Zagreb as well, which is perfect. Speaking of which, you guys... Get the fuck over there. I need intel. So you're over there, good. And I need to see what kind of situation... Right, I need to see what situation is going on over here. So if you can give me intel, that's fine. You are also making your way down over to here. So we definitely need to destroy that thing. Right, so the plan of action is we're going to have a nice, good old battle episode. So we'll be having some good old scraps, which is going to be nice. We're also going to be destroying the last of the Austrian forces here, because I believe after this, there's only going to be scraps left. And I'm not confident that this territory here is going to hold out. If they do, brilliant. If that means we can conquer them later. But yeah, we're going to be seeing a lot of stuff. Anyway, let's get this battle going. So the main capital... Actually, wait a second. This is probably... Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a scrap. Yep. So we've got reinforcements coming aplenty. But we obviously, because this is prior to Shogun 2/Rome, we're only going to be able to see a full 20 stack, sadly. But the battle is going to be fairly strong. The army we're facing off against is 100% infantry. Start again. Is 100% without cannon, which is good. And they're not all fixed as well, which is also another good sign. So if we can minimize the casualty intake, that should be... Sorry. That pose, whilst looking for the camera, it's like, get me on my good side. And for some reason, the artist thought it would be a good idea to add drool to the horse. Sure. And the greatest calamity. I wonder what the brackets mean, like whether or not it was inaudible at the time, but they probably knew what he meant. Yeah, that's a very interesting image to work with there. GG. But still, whoever this guy is, he has got a pose that is envied by many. He looks like he's a cuirassier of some sort. I think Dutch. Maybe... or maybe even Austrian. Right, anyway. This doesn't look... Is this the same battlefield? I feel like it is. Kinda does feel like it, doesn't it? Possibly. Yeah, no, it is the same battlefield. Yeah, it is. Oh, wow, that's cool. Right. Well, the important thing, of course, is that it's not... Well, it is, and it isn't the same battlefield. We were deployed like so. Yeah, this is the same battlefield. Yeah. Okay, well, that's good then, because you can see what happened last time. Right, so... and I also... Yes, in the previous episode, I also discovered that artillery, the howitzers, actually do contribute quite a fair amount to the battle, and I am very happy to report that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. Remaining regiments will deploy accordingly as well. It's a little fucky-wucky. Little bit fucky-wucky. Kind of. But we will see. The Lancers, holy shit, they have proven their worth and some. The Lancers have definitely deserved big props for that one. Who are you? Oh, okay. There we go. That's more like it. And then you boys... Not really sure. I think I might have to section you guys off a bit. There's no one coming up there, so... I'd say kind of deploy around here-ish. Still not the best in terms of visuals, but I think that should be fine. Artillery. Once again, this town is fucking over the Austrians as much as it's helping us, which I'm happy to report. You boys, it's snowing unfortunately, which could be problematic. Not much of the... We've got Bosniaks, whereas these guys have got... Are these the same unit models? No. Our Lancers are better than their Lancers anyway. Right. So they do have tank traps, unfortunately. It's fine. As I said, not all of the regiments they have are all prepped. Or they're not really ready, if that makes any sense. So the town itself is going to kind of... we'll see how we can go at this one. The town itself is going to be kind of interesting to fight for, but we'll see. Who fired? The howitzer fired. Who's reloading? This battle could go wrong if we fuck up. Actually, I probably should go over here. There's the city in the background, but... I have an idea. Give ground that way. Redistribute the troops along this left parallel. Be along this probably more. Yeah, this area is kind of fucky. Yeah, it's really fucky. Oh, first shot's fired. I might see what happens if we try to deploy here. Yeah, that's... Yeah, weirdly enough, that's kind of better in a weird way, because, like... Because the issue we have here is that if the enemy try and advance up this point, they've got cover. Whereas if we give the enemy the room they need, they're going to be able to come upstairs and onto the front... into the range of our guns, whereupon then they can get, you know, there's no cover or any kind of landmass. Same goes for here. And my main intention here is to try and cause tiredness amongst the troops, because it is snowing, which means the enemy are going to get tired just by marching. So it's like, by simply marching and doing stuff, that's fine. Also, Artillery is firing on, I'm assuming, that regiment over there. Yeah, it is. And they're out of ammo. Well, they're out of range now. God, I can't wait till the actual, like... Yeah, I can't wait till the full-on thing. So this is the problem about the initial stages of battle, is the AI is trying to do something, and... All those regiments in the distance. Oh wow, I can zoom in. Good shooting. If I withdraw the cavalry a bit. Trying to... outflank us on that point. I'm going to do a maybe a bad idea. Withdraw these regiments and redistribute the troops along this left-hand line. These two regiments don't need to be as much, whereas these guys can do this. Because I'm seeing a majority of the enemy troops on the left flank, whereas these guys, I don't need nearly as much troops at this moment. And that way then we can avoid any issue. Feuer einstehen. Feuer einstehen. The Carcass shot. That's the plan, at least. Cavalry will take a defensive position on the left-hand flank to deal with those lancers. But that's what I'm just thinking. If we... Like, there is still, of course, the frontal attack which we need to deal with. And they do have militia forces moving up as well. But that's where... Once they get in range of those cannons... Well, they already are in range of those cannons. Right, you're safe. Feuer frei on those infantry. Nice. And there's Lightfoot as well. Yeah, this makes more sense, to be honest. Right, double time it. Contact's about to be made. Double time it. Go, 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 go. Just in time. Okay, about to... Kickoff's about to happen. I'm not totally sure what they want to plan with that, but okay. Nice. Makes you wonder what the quick climb's going to be like. Okay. Oh, it's just the grass. We're just turning just to notice my grass sections were a bit off. Right. So they've got forces pushing up. I'm glad I did move up. Even though these regiments are under strength, there's still a lot of them. And remember, guys, it's not about the killing, it's about the routing. I keep saying that, but it's a true fact. And for those who are new to my channel, and what do I mean by that? Basically, in these kind of scenarios where we're taking a settlement, it doesn't matter that the enemy routes. Normally, you want to kill as many as you can for either experience reasons or for ensuring that the army doesn't exist post the battle reasons. But... this is a very bad location. But but in this particular set of circumstances, I'm going to be a bit more audacious and pop on that here. By routing these troops from the front, or routing these troops in these battles, the enemy army will disappear as soon as we've captured the region. So all of these dudes will die if they rout, which is the important thing. So my intention is not to waste materials, men, and other jazz trying to force them to, trying to get as many kills as possible. I am simply wanting to kill and cause as much damage to the enemy general, preferably, to cause them to rout off the field of battle. And the best way to do so is to make it as easy as possible for my troops to win, such as not running around, so my troops won't be tired, unlike these numbskulls. It all stems back to order always. The old saying I used to have when I was playing Rome and other Attila and other jazz is basically, don't run around like a headless chicken constantly, however slow the battle may be. The enemy are giving me the advantage every step that they take, so why would I give them the advantage by already, for example, we've routed their general's unit. Now, sadly we didn't kill their general's unit. That would be wonderful, but I can't really complain if the enemy general's withdrawn from the field, and if we're using artillery to fuck over the enemy. Ooh, very nice. Yeah, the only downside, of course, is that the enemy are going quite extensive. So, kickoff's about to happen. Good thing I strengthened this line. So at the moment there's only... I mean, the good news is artillery is fucking them up, but... Go. Bit of a risk telling troops to move whilst you've got militia regiments doing that kind of fire on them, but this might work. Shit. Go, 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 go. Keep shooting. Right, go for those guys. Perfect, right. Exactly what I wanted to do. They're broken, so they're still kind of in the area, but the big thing here is to try and cause them to shatter. There you go, they've shattered. Good, they've broken, they're shattered, they're shattered, they're shattered. Sometimes that's all it takes, it's just a couple of hits on the artillery side, or the... like, they're already routing, which means these guys could probably be routing as well. This could be problematic, especially since these regiments have taken hits. Try and deploy a little closer to that position. Redeploy these boys over to here. Get close. Dangerous, admittedly, but because they will get the ability to shoot, but then we'll all have the ability. And there we go. Sometimes that works as well. And have some fun shooting the enemy now. Now comes the more dangerous part, which is well, they're broken, but they're not completely shattered. There's the disadvantage. Go. They came back from routing only to immediately break, which is a good thing, but it is dangerous. Oh, good. They're doing the militia fire. Perfect. Shotgun time. Can you even shoot? Probably a bit too low. Except you guys aren't. They've got a few regiments still fighting in the town, but that's fine. Is it two regiments or something? They're firing quick, aren't they? For a non-elited unit, they're withstanding quite a lot of damage. Oh dear. I didn't quite make it. Almost quite make it. Right, we need to we need to force these wankers to effectively piss off, but the problem is, in order to do that, we're going to need to punch hole into the town itself. Not exactly a problem, but not something I'm really wanting to deal with either. Right. If we can force the bastards to withdraw, that'll be something. Right, artillery. Time to cease fire. Do I double time it? Double time it. They know it's about to happen. Yeah, there we go. Didn't take much. The last remnants of the Austrian army now. Yep, gotta give it to the Fusiliers. These guys are the ones who did it. And that's the day done. So that was a pretty dope battle. Especially since, what was it? Yeah, that was a pretty good battle. 845 casualties to 4,000. I'm pretty happy with those results. Some friendly fire, but nothing too extensive, which is a good thing. We even have some outlying towns as well. Very nice. Wait, Budapest. Oh, nice. Buddha and Pest. Lol. Right, so that's that sector completely secured. And now comes the next attack. Hang on. So Hungary is now captured. And we can now immediately placate the region. And we can also now immediately get a priest in there. In your case. Now this battle is going to be a little bit tougher because the amount of casualties, well, the amount of troops the enemy has are very much elitened. Or is it just garrison? Huh. They got cavalry at least. No cannon. So, again, not bad. I wonder what those numbers mean. Maybe it distinguishes what regiment there are. Maybe. A lot of numbers. Looks like a cavalry charge pushing into enemy redoubt, which has forced the enemy to flee. Right. The battlefield is different, and it's kind of advantageous to us, despite the enemy holding the higher ground. Because, obviously, all we need to do is just shoot. Over here. Right in the middle. Just artillery. Yeah, literally. All we have to do is just hold the line. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, infantry will hold left and right. And, more importantly, we get to test out the new Jaeger infantry, which we can set up landmines. Most intriguing. So I'm going to probably put a landmine here. We'll also deploy a landmine here. And the 3rd regiment will deploy here. The reason for this, landmine to the front. So you are the Jaeger infantry. And there's their general. Liechtenstein Dragoons. Okay. So your job's... So my job... Well, yeah, my job, your job. You know what I mean. Oh, I forgot to deploy the Lancers. Actually, to be fair, the Lancers have been deployed in a pretty solid location, actually. I might just withdraw them slightly to the left. Right. Right. Right, you boys redeploy along this flank. So you redeploy. Give some clearance. Okay, so they can't just stack up as they would normally do, but that's fine. What I will do then is tell these guys to hustle up and get into position. Good news is we've already got the first... Oh, fuck a duck. Double time it. They're shattered. No, they're not shattered, but they're certainly breaking. Might have buggered me a bit. I might have buggered myself over a bit there. Because the landmine that I've got now could possibly go off if I try and redeploy. Oh, fuck. I wasn't paying attention. Run. Run. Run, you stupid bastards. Get the fuck over there. Oh, okay, they only just broke. Oh, fuck. Still murdered a whole bunch of my troops, though. Only just failed to kill them in time. So I'm thinking that's more friendly fire than anything, but those stupid bastards were not running, so it's their fault that they died. Right, get the fuck back. Right, my initial plan to try and force the bastards... Right, get the fuck back. Let the main infantry go. Canister shot. Fuck it. Bail, 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 bail. Infantry, relocate and double time it. Go. This has not been the most successful of implementations. I know I'm treating these guys like regular line infantry, but at the moment I'm kind of just resorting to fuck it, get over there, you get over there, you get over there tactics. Right. I hadn't anticipated the quickness of the enemy infantry to move up, which has definitely caused some problems. Right, cavalry, get your fucking ass over to the left flank and try and do some good. I need that left flank secured. Risking it for a biscuit. Right, withdraw. Broken. Are they withdrawing? No, they're just setting up defensive positions. Ceasefire. Right, you boys. Resume defensive positioning, but avoid doing something. A little concerned about that going off, but we'll see what happens. Right. Jaeger infantry. Oh, just to see what would happen. What happens? Right, so quite a large amount of people. Do they all do it? That is some spike wall. Yeah, that's definitely something I'm going to have to consider putting into the battles in the future. See the size of the spike walls? Now, the main... bearing in mind, guys, this is to stop cavalry from being a bitch. This is most definitely going to be something I'm going to focus on in future. Right, they're shattered. They're shattered. Fantastic. Right, okay. Right. Right. Right, Jaeger infantry. Got a job for you. Actually, to be fair, you probably can do a little better than that, can't you? Yeah, you guys have got fucking beautiful range. Right, no, but the spike strips is going to be what we're going to need to go for. What I may do in the future, then, is instead of having... is probably design my formations around having the Jaeger infantry be there. Because if, for example, the Jaeger infantry can put a bomb through, enemy comes attacking with their cavalry, I have a giant fuck-off line of spikes, which then if the enemy cavalry attempts to push into, I can do something about. Which is, you know, better than the other stuff. So, yeah, no, definitely, definitely, oh, there it is. Oh. That's kind of cool. But yeah, so these guys are going to do, yeah, Jaeger infantry are going to take part in the battles more. Because look at the line. I mean, look at that fucking line. And they're all spike strips. Like, that's going to do so much damage against a cavalry. Like, it's not going to stop a cavalry attack completely, but it's certainly going to give them something to think about. Right, so... are they going to come back? No. What we are going to do is we're going to put the Jaeger infantry into an attack position. Who are more... and then obviously we'll have the Jaeger team tactics, which will spread other troops out even further. Yeah, no, this is good. This is really good. I mean, for a long time, we've just been relying on solid line infantry, which the line infantry has done their job, naturally, but they also kind of suck when it comes to adaptability. So, they're versatile, but they're not like that versatile, put it that way. Nice to shoot them without them being able to shoot back for a change. Now fire. Why are they... I was gonna say, like... There's one guy in the background. Right. They keep wanting to withdraw, or they keep wanting to fuck around or whatever. Not a good battlefield location. If anything... Yeah, we need to pull to the right. Jaeger infantry can move up. You guys keep moving up. And then you guys can deal with that. These guys can move up and try and deal with that. Because the thing is right now, what we have, the problem we have right now is the enemy are they advancing? Are they advancing? I can't tell. Like, the thing is, there's a good chunk of the enemy that are still about. So it's like, I got to try and find a good location to do attack from. I'll probably relocate the cannon. I'll relocate the artillery as well. Probably somewhere around here-ish. Cavalry will regroup with the general, and they'll kind of chill as well. But the Jaeger infantry are kind of going to be the harassment. Like, I want them to harass the enemy as much as possible. Because it's like they're the ones who are going to start fucking over. They're going to be the ones to launch major offensives. Like, this is a test more than anything, just to see what can happen. Because at this point in time, my big sort of concern, or my big sort of, well, not concern perhaps, but my main thing is I want to see how versatile the light infantry are in this particular game with this particular mod. As I've not got a huge amount, I haven't used these guys in quite a long time. So by having these skirmisher infantry regiments, like doing this battle for the first time, the initial phase was not successful. But I could see the potential already by the fact that the bombs going off. Oh god, that'll be terrifying if they go off with a cavalry. It's like guaranteed death there, but I think they don't go off with friendlies, so that's fine. Well, if not, if I hear a loud bang, I'll be like, oh, like my eyes will be closed and everything, and I'll just be like, well, shit. Yeah, they're fucked. And that is their cavalry commander. Yes! That could do it. That's broken them. And remember, it's all about the routing, not the killing. This is why you want to have it with their rifles. Now we can't win a war, sadly, without having some, like, yeah, we can't win the battle without having, we can't win an entire battle with just light infantry, however tempting that may be, because there is a disadvantage here. But still, what the fuck? What the fuck? Why the fuck do they need a pike infantry? Is that just like a standard bearer or something? There must be. It's just got a random pike. God, imagine being that guy, given that job. Yeah, here, Friedrich, take this pike. No, you're not going to be singled out as the easiest target in the group. We have faith. He must be a standard bearer or something. But this is good. Because this is the thing, isn't it? We can do quite a fair amount of damage to these regiments, causing them a lot of chaos and confusion, whilst also nudging up the troops. Nudging up the troops a bit to try and ensure that they're not going to be able to do anything. Meanwhile, my main core infantry... Only downside is they're going to have to take on the whole fucking army at this point. Keep firing. Keep fucking firing, lads. I keep fucking around, so my... Oh, this is disgusting. Oh, this is disgusting. The enemy are running up to my dudes and they're not doing anything. They're gonna rout. I hope. No, they're getting ready to fire back. They're not completely getting shot to shit, but this is quite destructive. Oh, are they? Are you serious? Come on. Come on. I'm expecting some return fire after all that destruction. Come on. Oh, rout, you stupid bastards. Go on. Don't even get the chance to fire back. Yes! They're fucking decimating them! I want to see the kill count now. They just keep firing! Oh, it's beautiful. It's just utter devastation. Fucking hell. They just keep firing and they keep hitting shit. They're already... One of them's already level fucking... Two of them have already hit level 3. They just keep fucking decimating them and the Austrians are just giving them free kills. This is disgusting. 3 of the regiments are already at level 3. Bearing in mind, these guys have to be in fucking battles for numerous times. And this is this guy's first battle and they're killing them. They have so much ammo as well. As it makes sense. There's a guy with a trumpet. Doesn't even hit the right fucking point. Come on, they have to start shooting. There we go. Finally some return fire. Like, there's the disadvantage. We're taking heavy damage. But it's too late. It's just a constant stream of fire. Like, they're doing damage, I'm not gonna lie, but they just... It keeps just... Oh my god. They just keep coming and like, oh my god, they just keep shooting. I just see muzzle flashes in all directions. It's like the Battle of Alness Hill from Gate. It's just a fucking slaughter. Look at the amount of corpses they've got. That's it. I didn't even need to advance. My light infantry have just won the day for us. Just look at the devastation. 3 units was able to flank the enemy position. I don't even know how the fuck I did that. I just flanked. Now, we did take casualties, naturally, but fucking hell, look at the devastation. All of that infantry, like, that must have been at least a few, like a couple thousand, yeah, over 1,000 infantry came into that fire kill zone, and there must be at least 1,000 bodies there. The regiment, these 3 regiments went from level 3 to, well, sorry, level 0 to level 3 in a matter of fucking one serious firefight. And they only took minor casualties in return. Like, god fucking damn, these light infantry are useful. Jesus Christ. Yeah, 452 and like 5,000. So let's look at the battle statistics. Who killed the most? Yeah, look at that. 0 to level 3 in one battle. These Prussian Jaegers got 841 kills. By God, that's devastating. Boom. Right, first of all, we have to fix that building. Turn off that. Holy shit, that's a lot of pissed off people. And then finally, which kind of... Oh, okay, that's... Of course, that turns out to be the final capital. Region captured. Yep, that's completely fine. And also, this guy is going to be... Yeah, we're going to be dealing with a... Can't speak. We're going to be dealing with an outbreak of rebellion and rioting for sure. Right, you may now get back into there. You, demolish. Right. Ah! That's going to be gone in a second. Now, I think we probably should... No, we... fuck it. Yeah, you know what? I'll take that. I will take that. Right, you demolish. Turn off the... turn off that. You... Yeah, the Catholicism thing is going in a second. Don't worry about that. We'll fix you up. There's an army inside... Oh, there's a regiment inside there, but that's fine. We're not going to have to worry too much about them. They're going to get reinforcements in a second, so that's fine with them. Let's get the sound back on. And let's make a save. But yeah, holy shit, we have actually done it. We've done it. We've and the music. I couldn't have put it better myself. So the Austrian forces now are only based in Transylvania. We've captured the region, giving us a very good industrial complex. Now, of course, the problem is, because there's a capital region, it's going to take a long fucking time for them to realize that they are under Prussian control. But that's fine. That is how it will work. We have completely and utterly destroyed Austria, though. They are fucked. 100%. Giving us the massive, massive boon, which I think... Let's have a look, see. Spinning mule, single payment. You know what? I actually will take that. Because advanced irrigation... Yeah, no, that's a fair trade. I will take that. They pay me 1,000 and they give me a decent technology. I'll take that. Right, Silesia on strike. Yes, 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 yes. A lot of people on strikes. Yes. Right. Focus on that. That's going to help people. There... Yeah, that's fine. That's going to get rid of that. Silesia is... Right. Silesia is still pissed. Ah. Right, we'll stop the taxes for the time being, which will cripple us a little bit economically. I will focus on that as well. So that's going to have to be... We'll have to deal with that somehow, but I think that's more to do with the buildings that we've got in here. But in about one turn, that's going to be fine. West Prussia... Right, fix that up. Right, that's going to take a while to fix up, but that's going to do quite a nice number. Then the next turn we'll have... right, so then we'll be able to start the conversion factors immediately, turning that into that. I may even see the coaching in is that versus that. Well, no, when we get that, then we're going to turn that into the Christian. Yeah, that's fine. We fixed that up, though, so that's all good. What's the next thing? So about 9,000 on that one. That's fine. We can mitigate that. Our agents are everywhere. Good, good, good. Right, so I need intel on Transylvania. What's the situation? Oh, the Ottomans are fucking annihilating them. Unfortunately, the Ottoman Empire is going to have a little bit more of a worry now to deal with, but I'm curious. Go for it. I mean, there's very little left in the region, but there is their garrison, of course. But the Ottoman Empire knocking out the Austrians is not a bad thing, considering we've gained all the necessary territory that I think will be viable. Unfortunately, we still do have that army, but then I think once they've taken out that region, we should be fine. Which is quite useful. So I would say we're in a solid enough position. Let's have a look, see. We've done quite a nice amount of stuff there. Klausberg, Transylvania. Yeah, so next turn. Shit, I should have... No! Oh, I wanted to see if they were laying siege. Okay, I can kind of see at the bottom right of the screen. Is the Ottoman Empire going to try it? Here they go. Oh, they're attacking. Ah, they're laying siege. They're laying siege. Okay. So, an Army Corps organization has come through. Right. So they are... right, so they're laying siege to that territory. That's fine. Workers' riots. There shouldn't be a workers' riot, considering it's kind of fucking stable. What building got damaged? Weaver's Cottage. Yeah, that's not helpful. Dicks. Right, oh, they dismantled that, eh? You're a fishery. You're a trading port. Yeah, I'd say turn you into a trading port. You are church school. To help convert the region over, obviously. You are also a church school. Austria. Yeah, of course they hit the fucking pleasure gardens. It's like, hey, I like being part of the Austrian Empire, but I also don't like it when... Oh, where are the pleasure gardens? Even though they had a pleasure gardens. Right. Bloody hell, that's expensive. But we could also do... Oh, there's the pleasure gardens, but there's no pleasure gardens. Okay, never mind. Boom. Construction report in Silesia and other regions. That's made them happy, which means I can immediately go back to taxing them, which is good. We've got the military technologies. Unit recruited in Militia Poland. Good. And the other place was in maybe Gdansk or whatever. Or Warsaw. Right, so Poland is kind of stabilizing, which is good. New casting technique. Ah, nice. Ooh. Very nice. Right, so, importantly, we're now finally... This particular group are finally on that, which at the moment we're having to wait until we can build the military academy, which is understandable. So they're doing that thing. That's fine. I mean, it'll have to be researched. We have no choice but to wait for this now to be built, but that's fine. We can mitigate that. In one turn and everything else is going to be sorted on that frontier, which is glorious. And I think we're almost in position where the war may finally... Well, to be fair, we've actually won the war against... yeah, one more turn, and I'd say we've won the war. Yeah, one more, maybe one or two more turns. So, is there anyone traveling? I hope not. No, good. Okay. So, is the Ottomans going to take over Transylvania? Now, this does, of course... Now, of course, just because the Ottomans are going to take Transylvania doesn't mean they're going to keep Transylvania. No. You going to take it? No, it looks like they're going to wait until... I mean, they're going to starve the enemy out, which makes sense, strategically speaking. And there's the first rebellion. Whereabouts? Over there. Okay. What is it? Just a couple dudes. Okay, nothing too concerning. Right, fix you boys up. Fix you boys up. Fuck it. Attack. Death. Get back. Heal. Right. There we go. Right. West Prussia, Silesia. That's going to keep the people happy. That's going to be constructed. Oh, yeah. Ooh, Brandenburg. Nice. I will take advantage because money. Trait gained has... Nice. Very nice. Doesn't really... It's a permanent feature. Nice. Nice. Okay, fair enough. Well, the important thing is that... Oh. Bollocks, I think I might have forgotten to build something. Yeah, no, actually, no, we're not. I've forgotten to fix something is the correct term. No, I forgot. Oh, yeah, I forgot to build the other thing. Okay, well, that's fine. How are you guys diddling? Yeah, you're still pissed, which is understandable. It is a capital region. I reckon when they go, though, that's probably going to be the end of it. But that's besides the point. Anyway, that... I would say is that. So well done, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Yes. So well done to my army and well done to this sector because I am... Okay, that's already been... Okay, so 2 of the regions have already been placated, which is perfect. So it's just Austria. And we're repairing the armies anyway, so they're going to get fixed up fairly soon. Okay, somehow those dudes got slapped, and I have no idea why. Eep. Yeah. Okay, that's a heavy casualty intake right there. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be bad. Money-wise, yeah, no. Yeah, this region is definitely no. 29 predicted. Yeah, this sector is going to be difficult to contain, that's for sure. And this area is not very well developed, sadly. Once the Polish situation has kind of redeemed itself, I think it should be fine to... I mean, we can start doing shit, and we've already got the church set up into it, so it's not like it's... yeah, we've got a maxed out church in there anyway, so it's not looking too bad. But yeah, no, thank you very much for watching. If you like this content, let me know in the comment section down below. Clicking on the like button and, of course, subscribing to the channel. So, with the Austrians now defeated, we can now begin to look a little bit further west or south, depending on how things are going over in Morocco. Well, Morocco is now primarily Christian, which I fucking love. They've got a steady... Yeah, they're steadily getting worse and worse with their religious unrest. And I'm just sitting here with my troops going like, la la la, minding my own. But no. So we've been able to successfully knock out Austria, and now, of course, comes the next big question. You know, where do we go? What do we do? Well, my plan... I'll probably go into it in the next episode, but suffice it to say, the plan will be definitely focusing more on I think at the moment, just stabilizing. With the Ottomans still fighting against... With the Ottomans still, like, with Austria still being a thing, it's going to be a while, and I think the problem is the public order is, you know, whilst they're still a nation, there's still hope. So I think once that's been defeated, that should be fine. If we can develop Hungary, we can also get some real value, because look at these, we've got 3 undeveloped settlements. So at this point, I'm like, right, let's try and get some important stuff going through. as well as trying to stabilize our recently gained territory, because I think we're now finally making some severe gains in Europe, along with the successful African expedition. So there's plenty of things still to do, and with us now earning enough money per turn to be able to build the big buildings, we can now sustainably ensure that the subsequent conquerings could potentially become useful, or we could potentially even create a new army. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it from me. I've rambled on long enough. I'll catch you guys in the next one. This is Mr. Jaeger signing out. Have a good one, guys.